Good evening. Good evening. Hope everybody has had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. As you can see by the title of this video, Nicolas Pepe is not in the squad for tonight's game. I don't know whether that's a surprise or not, really, considering he was playing in the African Cup of Nations. But with that being said, Lucas Torreira is in the squad. I've got the squad right now. So anyone who hasn't seen it, it's Leno, Martinez, Maitland-Niles, Chambers, Socrates, Mustafi, Monreal, Kolasinac, Thompson, Ceballos, Guendouzi, Torreira, Xhaka, Willock, Mickey, Nelson, Ozil, Martinelli, Saka, Aubameyang, and Eddie Nketiah. So no Lacazette either. Who else is missing from that? Who else is missing from that? There's a first team. No Willock. Yeah, no Willock in the squad. So yeah, there's a few absentees, and like, listen, I'm kind of gutted that Pepe is not in the squad for tonight. It's obviously a big game as well against Barcelona. Listen, they're a massive football club, maybe the biggest club in the world, but it's at the Nou Camp. It's a chance to shine, and he's not in the squad. So yeah, it's kind of a disappointment. Unfortunately, I won't be watching the game. Also, unfortunately, I will not be doing a 9 o'clock stream tonight either. I have to go out. So yeah, there will be no 9 o'clock stream tonight. So and this one will not be that long either. Unfortunately, I'm going out in literally about 15 minutes. So I do apologise. But yeah, Nicolas Pepe is not in the squad. Like I said, he played African Nations. They got quite far in the tournament. So obviously, he's had his holiday. He's back in training. We see him nutmeg Martinelli, nutmeg Xhaka, had them both on toast. But he's not been picked for the squad. Lacazette's not in the squad. Joe Willock's not in the squad. So yeah, it's a wishy-washy kind of squad, and you can't really read a great deal into pre-season friendlies. Some of them, sometimes we go away on pre-season friendlies and go bang, we win every game, and then we start off the season like absolute donkeys and don't do anything. Other times we lose every pre-season or majority of pre-season and then start off like a house on fire. So yeah, it's all about fitness more than anything. It's not about who's gonna feature next week. Whereas for me, it should be the team that plays tonight, the starting 11 tonight, should be the team that starts at Newcastle. That's how I would do it. I'm obviously not Unai Emery. I don't have any say on that. But for me, you should be working up to the point of going, right, okay, cool. He's going to be ready. He's ready. He's going to go out on loan. We need to find a club for him. He's going to go out on loan. We're going to sell him. He's going to start. He'll start. He'll start. And that's what they should be doing, as well as building up the fitness levels. But unfortunately, it don't always work like that. But yeah, it's kind of a disappointment that he's not starting tonight. I was really looking forward to seeing him play, even though I'm not watching the game now. I didn't even realise I was going out tonight until about an hour ago. When I was kindly reminded it's the brother-in-law's birthday. So yeah, I'm not here. But also, I want to say thank you very much as well. Over 8,000 people in 4 hours have watched the podcast with Claude. So thank you for that. Genuinely appreciate that. I do. The comments have been mad. So listen, thank you very much. And if you haven't checked it out, you do see a different side of Claude. And the guy's hilarious. I really wanted him on first. He's a really good friend of mine. So listen, all the love off of that has been absolutely mad so far. So yeah, it's all going well right now. And the second guest, I think you guys are like him as well. So let's read some of your comments. Would love to have seen Pepe and Lacazette tonight. Gutted, both are missing out, says Michael. Well, so am I, mate. Listen, it's a fitness thing. Yeah, you got to build up your fitness in pre-season. But for me, it's just like, come on, man. The team that starts tonight should be the team that starts away at Newcastle next Sunday. It doesn't look like it's going to be like that because obviously Lacaz's not there, Willock's not there, Pepe's not there. I don't think Pepe's going to start against Newcastle anyway. But I would have liked to have seen him tonight, and maybe I'm just being greedy. I don't know, but yeah, it would have been exciting. Obviously, we don't know what Barcelona team's going to line up. It could have Messi. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But it should be a good game. Two teams that are very good offensively, not so great defensively, although Barca are better than us defensively. But we have 1 week until we start our competitive campaign away to Newcastle, and that's not going to be easy. People are telling me Willock is there. Maybe I missed him off the list then. I didn't see him in the 21-man squad, mate. So Yeah, so maybe I missed him. Greetings from Chicago. Good evening to you, Tim. Hope you're well. Good evening to over 300 watching live as well. So please do stick a like on the video. There's not even 10% of you that have liked the video right now. So yeah, let's talk about the game tonight. Who thinks we're going to win the game? And most importantly, who do you think is going to be the star man tonight? Because obviously we've took a team over there that's got some of the bigger players, but it's also got Willock is in the squad because I see his Instagram. Schoolboy error. I see him falling asleep on the plane, and he got Aubameyang back. So yes, he is there. That's my bad. But everyone's saying Arsenal are going to get battered. Greetings from South Africa. Good evening to you, Tarbit. Hope you're well, mate. Martinelli is going to be the star man tonight. Listen, that Martinelli is an absolute baller. I'm telling you now, that geezer's going to have a massive season this season. I hope S.Teov does well. Obviously, he's going up against Barcelona as a Madrid boy. So yeah, S.Teov might have something to prove tonight, says Beerus. We will slap him, says Krish. I hope so, mate. Good evening to you. I hope so. What's up from North Carolina? Good evening, Amy. Hope you're well, darling. Hope you're well. Smooth guy says, I don't know what that means, mate. I don't know what that means. You've got a couple of emojis. One's a horse. I don't know what that means, mate. 3-1 incoming. Good evening, Matt. Hey, listen, big up my guy, Matt, as well. Matty R. Go subscribe to that boy's channel. That kid is sick. Yeah, massive thanks for him helping me out yesterday with that podcast as well. So, yeah, on short notice as well. So thank you to him. And if you haven't seen his channel, go and check him out. He's an Arsenal fan. A young gunner, so go and check him out, show him some love. Mustafi will have Messi in his pocket, says Pratik Palmer. Listen, I don't know about that, bruv, but one thing's for sure, yeah, is if Mustafi plays, I really hope he doesn't get booed. I hope he has a good game. And I don't really agree with the booing type of things, you know what I'm saying? So you know, if you want to show your anger and aggression against a player, do it afterwards, do it on social media, do it on a camera, film it, whatever. Don't do it mid-game. I'll always say that. I've never booed a player mid-game. Do it at the end of the game, yeah? You know, if they're walking off and they've played shit, then boo them. Do you know what I'm saying? But don't do it mid-game. That's when they need you, man. Thomas the Tank is back. Hey, listen, after his escapades with Mesut Ozil the other week, David, I don't think I'll be calling him Thomas the Tank anymore. Yeah, my man was a soldier, man. He was on the road swiping people up with crash helmets. He was going for the crash helmet as well. Yeah, my man's a madman, literally trying to punch the crash helmet. It's like, geez, you're mad. Excited to see Martinelli and Willock, says Quincy. Good evening to you, mate. Mustafi will score 2 tonight, 4-0 win. I love your positivity, Ayers. Fraser, Coutinho, Tarum, Titty, Tierney, proper backup right back, sort the team out and bring us back to the top, says Mr. Guna. Listen, we need a centre-back. The Don Perignon, Raul and Haley is in Barcelona tonight. Obviously, he worked there for 15 years. 15 years was the best part of their history as well in terms of success. So yeah, hopefully he's doing a deal for Titi. Titi. Don Corleone. Titi. Yeah, hopefully Titi's coming back with the Fly Emirates, bruv, and he's getting on that plane back. It would be sick. Listen, if we keep him fit, which is going to be a big ask, but if we keep him fit, then he is a fantastic player, and he's an upgrade, a massive upgrade on what we have defensively. So Don Raul Messi to Arsenal, says a.f.c. Listen, bruv, that is the best player I've ever seen. I've been alive 37 years, yeah. That is the best footballer I have ever seen play football in my lifetime. And I've seen Maradona, although it was the later days. Yeah, I've seen Bergkamp. I've seen some absolute legends of the game, Zidane and players like that. But for me, Messi's the best player I've ever seen, man. Sick footballer. Just makes it look effortless. Great jobs. Greetings from VA. Thank you very much, Abiudin. I hope I got that right. Thank you for that. Swap Mustafi from Titis and Haley can get it done. Good evening, Sergio, the moderator. I was there when Mustafi got booed. It was hard to watch. Listen, I'm glad you got to see a game as well, Amy, yeah? It is hard to watch. Listen, I don't agree with it. Yeah, if people have paid their admin fee to get to get in entrance fee to get into the ground, they can do whatever they want. I'm not saying they can't. Yeah, who am I? I'm just a regular Joe like everybody else. But for me, booing a player when he comes onto the pitch, it's not really going to help him, is it? Let's be real. The guy's confidence is already shot to pieces anyway. So that's the time when they need you. Listen, everyone knows I don't rate Mesut Ozil. They know I don't rate Mustafi or Xhaka. As soon as that first whistle goes, bang, I will cheer them on and hope that they do well the whole game. At the end of the game, when I come on here or go on a fan cam or stuff like that, then I'll say what I think, yeah? But during that game, as soon as I put my ticket in the turnstile, that's it. All that's dropped. It's all left at the turnstile at the gate. And that's how it should be, in my opinion. But it is only my opinion. So yeah, we all have a difference. Greetings from California. I've got loads of American subscribers, you know. Loads of Australian subscribers as well. You guys are mad. Messi has only won for one team. Where's that comment gone? It's gone. Oh, there it is. Messi has only won for one team, whilst Ronaldo has done it for 5, says Bobby. Hey, listen, that's a good point, you know, but why would Messi leave? Why would he leave? It's the biggest club in the world. Yeah, you could argue Real Madrid are bigger, but Barcelona, for me, the biggest club in the world. Along with Man United, Real Madrid, them 3 are on their own. But why would he leave? He is absolutely idolised there. Why would he leave? You know, it's like Tony Adams. Tony Adams only done it for one club, you know. So, you know, is Tony Adams any less of a legend, any less of a great centre-back? And he's the best centre-back I've ever seen in my lifetime. Is he any worse because he only played for Arsenal? Not for me. Listen, Messi, even my old man was 61 on the 2nd of August, yeah? So 2 days ago, my old man even says Messi's the most naturally gifted footballer he's ever seen in his life. And he witnessed George Best, he witnessed Pele, Cruyff, Eusebio, all these Don players, man. And he even says Messi was the best. He is the best. So listen, everyone's got a difference of opinion. There's always that Messi-Ronaldo debate. There's always that Maradona coming into it. There's always Pele drops into it because of the amount of goals. Zidane, Cruyff, all these other players, man. So yeah, it's good, man. It is. Listen, let's be real. They're all fucking amazing. But for me, my favourite's Messi all day long. Wouldn't say they could do whatever they want. Cyrus Christie's sister was racially abused yesterday. Now that's the one thing that needs to be stopped. Well, listen, if that's true, man, that's sad. 2019 and people are still doing that on the terraces, Michael. So I was there when Iwobi got racially abused, mate, when we played Man City. It was after the embarrassment at the League Cup final. 4 days later, we played them on a Thursday at the Emirates. And it was freezing cold. The stadium was dead. They went 2-0 up. And as soon as they went 2-0 up, everyone fucked off anyway. But that night, I heard Iwobi. He limped off and he had to walk around the back of the North Bank goal. Yeah, and I heard him get racially abused, man. It was disgusting. Absolutely. Some of the shit that people were saying to him there. And it was like, come on, man. It's like we're in the 2019 era now. And people are still going down this road of racial abuse at football matches. Like, come on, man. Let's see how our defence is going to handle Messi. Is that the real Sonny a.f.c. Arsenal? Is that the real him? Can one of the mods check on his channel? Because I know he set up a channel. So big up Sonny if it is. But can somebody check on that for me and tell me if he's got any subscribers, like 200 odd plus? Man, please lower your expectations on Pepe. How dare I be excited, bruv? Listen, I'm just gassed that we got him, man. He's going to smash it. The defences ain't ready this season. They are not ready this season. Did you send for the Kuna talk and then, man? I didn't send for no one, bruv. Yeah? I don't send for nobody. I don't send for nobody. I say what I see. I didn't say for nobody. It's a fake account. All right, if it's a fake account, then we chop him. Simple. Fake Sonny, yeah, kick him, man. Kick him. Barca 7, Arsenal 0. I thought Messi was on holiday, is not back yet. Mate, listen, I don't know, Perry, yeah? You've probably got more knowledge than me on Barcelona's squad because I haven't seen it. Thank you to over 607 people watching live. I do appreciate that right now. Not even 100 likes. So please do stick a thumbs up. Whilst you're all here as well, Thursday coming, 5-hour straight stream. Deadline day, 1 p.m. till 6 p.m. Also, go check out, excuse me, go check out the first podcast I did. I dropped that at 1 o'clock today with Gunnar Claude. My friend, very nice guy. It's really funny. Some of the stories he was telling me as well, not just about football either, about outside life as well. So go check that out. It's been having a good feedback and a lot of views already. So I do appreciate that. Wait, I'm watching City hold silverware. Did they win the Community Shield then, I take it? Giannis, thank you for that, mate. Nice interview with Claude. I mean, on your podcast. Nah, Roy, I didn't send for anybody, mate. I don't send for people like that. If I was going to send, I'd say their name. The Lee podcast is 30. Thank you very much. Listen, I know a lot of people have said, look, there was too much background noise and stop chewing gum. Listen, Joe Rogan smokes spliffs on camera, man. Yeah. If I want to chew gum, I'll chew gum. But listen, that was just, it was a last minute thing because I was planning on doing it next week. But my sister's due to have a baby on Tuesday. She's booked in to have her baby on Tuesday. So I've got my nephew all week and he's 6 years old. So when I realized that, I was like, oh, shit, I can't do it next week. So, yeah, I was like, mate. And the guy, and listen, big up the guy, yeah, Matty R. He was in the chat earlier on. Like I said, I bigged him up. He came all the way from near Southampton. He lives in Andover, and he came to film that for me. So, listen, go and check him out. Go and check him out. He's a really nice guy. He came to film that for me. It would have been long for me to travel down there and set up camera and do it all myself. I've never set up a camera. I've got it all. And listen, that's down to you guys. You guys with your donations has been mad. And I have got the camera. I've got the lapel mics. I've got the tripod and all the stuff, but I've never actually tried to sell it up. It came about 3 days ago. Yeah, so I was like, okay, it's cool. I've got all weekend to look through that. And yeah, then when I found, remembered my sister was having the baby, I was like, shit, I ain't going to be able to learn how to do all of that. And I didn't want to go all the way down there, film it, and then it not record. So yeah, big up him, and he done it on short notice, and I genuinely appreciate that, and he's a genuinely nice lad as well. So loving how salty Goldbridge is, says Sergio. Listen, bruv, like I said, yeah, Harry Maguire's head is bigger than Man United's future. £85 million. Jeez, them man ain't even ready. My man got spun by Mesut Ozil at home, yeah, and Ozil had a shit season, and my man had him on toast. So yeah, man, it's all good. Why don't we buy Juan Jesus from Roma, 6'2", very physical, has a little pace and is cheap? You're probably asking the wrong guy, Snag, but listen, I know who he is and I think he is a decent player, but Unai Emery's the man for that. But yeah, there is a lot of players out there that we could all sit and list and it would make us better, but obviously they've got their own targets. Man U won't get top 4. Well, I think that's pretty obvious, Mr. Brooks. I don't think they're anywhere near it right now, even if they land... who's the guy they're getting? The Portuguese fellow, what's his name? I can't remember, but they've been after him all summer. Even if they get him, they still ain't getting top 4. Is your real surname Gunner, says Bobby. Yes, it is, mate. It actually genuinely is. Bruno Fernandes, that's the guy. Thank you for that, Dunny. Bruno Fernandes. Listen, even if they get him, they still ain't getting top 4. They're done. They got more dead wood at that football club than we have. So yeah, let them crack on and be salty. TW says, thoughts on Kimpembe from PSG? Well, I actually rate him. I think he's class, mate. So yeah, I would take him. I'd take Diaz from Benfica, says Tarbit. It's harsh on Reece Nelson, says Jason. Listen, I'd love to see Reece Nelson get a chance, but I think Pepe's killed that dream, mate, unfortunately. They are getting Mandzukic. Jesus Christ, is this 2008? Fucking hell, mate, that club's finished. Listen, when I grew up, right, Arsenal, Man United were the teams, yeah? It was always the Fergie Wenger head-to-heads, yeah? The Battle of Old Trafford, the Pizzagate and all that crap, yeah? Martin Keown jumping around on the back of Van Nistelrooy and stuff. So it's kind of sad in a way that we're not both challenging up the top of the table, but at the same time, it is fucking hilarious to watch them man in meltdown because they were all that while Fergie was there, yeah? Since that geezer's left, they have been fucked. I know they've picked up a few trophies, but they have been absolutely shafted. Tottenham is going to get destroyed next year. Well, I hope so, Gio. I hope so. City is not coming. Stop dreaming, says Carly. Let a man dream, bruv. Come on, man. Let me dream. If we don't have dreams, come on, man. If we play with striker Nelson that could play, says Hamza. Listen, I'm going to wrap this up. Valverde out, says the Barcelona fan, Kool-Aid Luke. Listen, you've been gunning for Valverde since he rocked up, mate. So one day you will actually put that in this comment section and he'll be gone. But yeah, listen, thank you very much to over 700 of you watching live. Please, before you all leave, thumbs up on the video, subscribe if you're new. Also, even if you haven't checked out the podcast, please go and check that out. A lot of love has come off of the back of that. So yeah, it has been good and I enjoyed doing it. But listen, the one thing I will say is a lot of people have said, oh, please don't just get AFTV people on. that isn't the long-term goal. There's a couple that I want to get on that are my pals and will be coming on the channel. Other than that, it's going to be a variety of people, not just Arsenal fans either. So, and later down the road, when it's a little bit more established, I'll start getting some subscribers on. We'll do a little competition to get a subscriber on or two or stuff like that. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. It's going to be entertaining, and it won't always be outside at the Emirates either. It's going to be different locations because I know the background noise weren't fantastic. But yeah, listen, go check that out. Show me some love on it. I do appreciate it. And unfortunately, I will not be back at 9 o'clock. So I will be back tomorrow morning. So all have a wonderful evening. All enjoy the game tonight. Hopefully we win. Hopefully Aubameyang smashes it. And thank you to all the kind comments and everything. And I do genuinely appreciate all the love. Over 25.5K now as well. So yeah, on that road to 30K. So have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Laters, peeps.